live. Good evening, everyone. It is Sunday, July 3rd, making it the day before July 4th. Happy birthday in advance to the country of the United States of America. Canada had its, I think, 153rd birthday on Friday, so this is the end of the Canada Day. That's not how you say Canada. Canada Day long weekend, and we're in the middle of the 4th of July long weekend, and I see a lot of people in the chat. Michelle Briggs, Falcom Scott, Brad Palmer, Young Jedi, Marie Palmer, Harjot, Marg H, Tom Bikes 416, Michael Nguyen, Harjot, Fabio, Whitby Dude, Wackio, Cody. Welcome and thanks for joining. Sorry if I missed anyone. Sanjib is here. Can you make a song? I don't think we'll be doing that. And I just get a notification here telling me that my stream is live. Awesome. So on my live stream on Friday, where I was just riding my bike around on Canada Day, I got a super chat from Boardwalk Brad. I don't know if you're there, Boardwalk Brad, but it was to go towards some THC infused beverage. So I couldn't find the exact one that he requested, but I do have this here. This is a Little Victory Sparkling Blood Orange, and THC content's a little light, 2.5 milligrams. The CBD content is 2.5, and it comes with a warning. Adolescents and young adults are at greater risk of harms from cannabis. Daily or near daily use over a prolonged period of time can harm brain development and function. Uh-oh. I think it's too late for me. I think I'm already on the wrong side of that. But anyways, let's take off the child-proof label. I think this was only like $4 or $5. It wasn't that bad. The last time I bought one of these drinks, it was, I think, 8 or 9. So to everyone out there with a beverage in hand, cheers. I wonder what this will taste like. That is actually fantastic. I wonder, did I actually get the one that Brad suggested? If I go Johnny Strides, and if we take a look at that Canada Day, somewhere around here. That's the wrong one. We want this one. You're having an incredibly and as always, feel free to ask anything. And which edible drink did you get? I love the Blood Orange Yuzu by Collective Project. Oh, this is Sparkling Blood Orange by Little Victory. I was looking for anything with blood orange in it, hoping that I had the exact match. Ooh, this label is playing tricks with the green screen, but I guess we came close enough. Jeremy is here. Young Jedi says cheers. Sanjay in Kingston is here. Hello, Sanjay. Just while we cruise through the next few minutes. So we saw how busy it was on Canada Day on the waterfront. This is Canada Day in 2020 along the waterfront. Maybe I'll move it up a bit. And okay, there's a fair bit of cyclists out, but I think as we get towards downtown, it's a lot quieter. This is when I used to do a different camera setup and mount, but this is going west on Queens Quay East. Young Jedi says, nice for Canada Day. You're at Woodbine Park. Oh, so you saw the fireworks from Ashbridges Bay. Yeah, they did fireworks from there, and they did fireworks from up in North York. I just did not have the energy to get out and live stream that, especially after I live stream in the day, or even go make a video. So I just took it easy on Friday. Then Saturday I went out and I made a couple of videos. One of those is up on the channel today. And then I took it easy at night. I watched UFC, and today I just went out and did one video. Although the video I did today is pretty cool. What they did in Cabbagetown was they took 2 lanes of traffic away between Winchester and Carlton, right on Parliament Street, and they installed 5 like miniature parks right on the street with like trees and grass and like places to sit. It's a really interesting concept, and it's good job, idiot. and it's kind of neat. So my video today was going to check that out. I don't know when that'll be on the channel, maybe Tuesday or Wednesday. Probably Wednesday because I have 2 other ones to get in. And tomorrow, I'm hopefully going to get that front wheel on my new e-bike taken care of, so I can start doing big rides on that. And maybe I'll get a video and a live stream in this week on that. Falcon Scott says 2020 was a different time. It was a very, very different time. So how are you guys? How was your weekend? What did you do for Canada Day? Brad Palmer, what did you do? I don't normally ask you guys questions, but look, I hope everyone had a good time, at least whatever they did. Some of the fireworks in the city were canceled. Marg H says nada. The guppy life is here. Long time no see. How's your channel doing? Hope you're settled into Toronto. Lisa Palmer's here. Hello, Lisa. Cheers to you. Although there's nothing green on this label. I wonder why it's going right through the filter there. Sanjay, so far with the best answer. He went out for dim sum. Can anyone top that? Falcon Scott spent some time with his friend on Saturday. Awesome. Celebrating Canada Day in the UK on Saturday. Mike T thinks it's yeah, that sugar factory is a holdover from when this used to be a bunch of industrial ports. So I've got a few things we're gonna go into on this live stream, but I thought we would just check out what the waterfront was like 2 years ago. So this is very early on in the pandemic, although I guess masks have taken hold by then. I remember early on in the pandemic we weren't really into masks at that point. Not that I was ever into it, but certainly wore it where it was required. Man, these people did not... Everyone here was in that mindset of like, 2 more weeks. 2 more weeks. They keep telling us that. Everything's going to be fine. We're going to be traveling by the end of summer. Life's going to be good. Little did we know. Chris Mills says, evening, Johnny and friends. Hello, Chris Mills. Mike T sat at his dad's house waiting for the water company to show up, but he's American, so it was just a vacation day for him. Malcolm Scott says, it never should have happened. I think we all wish that were true. Full disclosure, last night I did get into my edibles here as well as several beers. I went to St. Louis Wings on Yonge Street and I had a bunch of wings. They have this like all you can eat special for 24 bucks. I did that. I had a couple of Coors Lights. Came home, watched UFC, had an IPA or 2, and some THC. No wonder why I only went out and did one lazy video today. So this looks like less people than a normal weekend, even though it's Canada Day. It's very clear a lot of people were staying in. Chris Mills detailed his truck. Lisa Palmer says, Ricardo says hi. Hello, Ricardo. Look at all those people running the red light. Gotta follow the signs. COVID Hippo is here. Where are you going again, COVID Hippo? Somewhere overseas, I imagine. I think I saw Tech Needs Tea was here earlier. Yeah, so like I said, I don't really have anything planned for the stream. We're just gonna hang out. Maybe we'll do... There was a few juicy comments left, and I saw Yogi replied to a few. I was going through those a little bit earlier today when I was on the subway just going downtown. There were definitely some juicy comments left. Some people not too happy with me in the comments. Oh well, maybe we'll take a look at some of those. I've also gotten into a really interesting subreddit that I think is neat, and it's a topic I'm quite passionate about. So as soon as we finish off the downtown stretch of the waterfront, we can get into that. COVID Hippo is going to London in the UK. Maybe Falcom will say hi to you while you're there. It's quite the step up from Brampton, isn't it? I just noticed this was back when I did quiet videos. I was not narrating this. Hopefully your luggage won't be lost. There was like a dog that was like discarded with some luggage for like 21 hours or something like that. Something crazy. I just saw that on BlogTO or Reddit Toronto a few hours ago. I don't know which one. Hello to all 104 or so viewers. Do me a favor. If you do like this, hit the like button. If not, hit the dislike button. But hit one of them. It helps. COVID Hippo wouldn't say that. You have lots of family there, so you're staying with them. Are you originally from the UK? I have family lingering all over the UK, at least England and Scotland. And I've seldom met them. I've met maybe a few of them. And I've never actually been to the UK. Kiss Me says I'm underrated. I don't know about that, but thank you. Falcon departs Toronto at 6:30, and you should arrive at Heathrow at 2 a.m. 6:30 a.m. or p.m. COVID. The good news is if you're not traveling via the US, you don't have to worry about the customs lineup. Pepri says I should be going half the speed. See how I'm overtaking it. As long as you're going under 20 kilometers, that's irrelevant. You pass on the left. You don't go the speed of the person in front of you. You go the speed you can safely travel up to 20. And if you want to pass, safely pass on the left. Caprice likes to troll my comments with idiotic remarks. Just search for him if you want to see them. It's good to see a troll join in, though. Kiss Me says hello from Canada chat. I am legends. I agree. Aggressive cycling causes lots of accidents. Look at the person in front of me. Look at that nice safe pass. Hardly aggressive, is it? Chris Mills says the airport is a mess. Yeah, our airports have been a mess for a while, but I think they're getting better. The ones in the UK are a mess as well. Guppy Life says, life is good. Busy in Toronto grind. Also heading back to England on Wednesday to see family. First time since moving to Canada. So you're going to England. COVID Hippo's going to England. You know who's not going to England? This guy is not going to England. I'm hopefully on track to go to Tokyo in August. And then I'm going to go somewhere else in... Okay. Anyone who says I'm not a troll, I believe Kensington Market should have the roads expanded for more car lanes, is either a troll or I'll be polite and let's just ban you from the chat. I'll give you one more chance since you're obviously trolling. Emma Sand avoided flying to Montreal last week to avoid the airport chaos on return. The 5-hour drive was peaceful. Montreal to Toronto? Yeah, unless you're flying to Billy Bishop, you're probably better off in the car or even on the Via train at that rate. Keys to Jong is going to Edinburgh this Tuesday. Second time to Scotland. You've been to Glasgow before. Kiss Me says, what's my favorite city? Probably Tokyo. Probably Tokyo. In North America, this one, I think by a country mile. In the world, Tokyo. I have Seoul and Bangkok as pretty close runners up though. I also really like Osaka. Harjot says, today I got a haircut. Awesome. All right, so we are almost out of downtown. Anthony Michael says, damn, that YouTube buddy good. If you want to call years of saving and forced saving because I can't travel and having a shitload of Aeroplan points, which is how I'm going to pay for the hotels. It's not going to be a luxury vacation. Pizza Dad Bod is here. Long time no see. Pizza Dad Bod. Johnny freaking Stumbles, baby. It's a little overly enthusiastic, but I'll take it. Wakio says, go visit Northern Canada like the Yukon. I don't think I'll be able to get the kind of signal I need to live stream from up there. I do intend on live streaming when I go to Japan. That's just something I want to do. I think it would be kind of fun. Maybe I'll even do it in a way that I'll just go there and I'll have videos preloaded here, and then I'll just live stream out of the blue without announcing I'm going there or when I'm going there, or maybe I'll just tell members, but I won't let the regular public know. Todd says a friend flew to the Netherlands. She wore a P100 with ski goggles. It was 9 hours of discomfort. That sounds like a lot. Do you prefer a clean shaven face? Do you like a mustache or a beard? On me? On other people? I don't care. On me, I think clean shaven just because I look like an idiot when I grow facial hair. Oh, this ride is over anyways as we pull into Little Norway Park. I remember this one because I finished by having a beer in the park on the hill. The Ottawa Wanderer, $5. Lisa Palmer, thank you, the Ottawa Wanderer, for your support.
Little Norway Park.
Hello to you and Ricardo. Thank you, Lisa. Talking of towns and cities, where I live in the UK, there's 3 towns called Exeter, Taunton, and Tiverton nearby. And to your surprise, there was all 3 in Ontario close together as well. You'll find parts of Ontario where a lot of the street names are very reminiscent of parts of the UK as well. I think Scarborough is like that. I think people from the UK often relate to all the street names in Scarborough because that's what they were named after. COVID Hippo says so many Britons in the chat. I think genetically I might be one of them, but I don't count. I'm Canadian. Ooh, there's my beer. I'm drinking. Is that an Old Milwaukee?
All right, well, happy Canada Day.
I think that was an Old Milwaukee.
And I'll catch you on the next one.
Look at these old playlists. So there is that. Wow, the table went to Chicago. This guy goes everywhere. His channel has just like... Los Angeles. That one is 2.1 million. How many subscribers? He's up to 111,000 subscribers. New York, Chicago, full version Chicago. So clearly... Oh, he's mostly New York. When he started, it was all LA. There is someone who just exploded out of nowhere. Falcom Scott says Tokyo hasn't even opened yet for tourists. Yeah, I'm banking on it being open by August. All signs seem to indicate that it is. I've been paying close attention to the scene there and talking to a few people who live there and on the Tokyo subreddit. And if it doesn't work out, maybe I'll substitute Korea or something. Korea is open, by the way. FM303 says, yeah, great shout. Scarborough is a seaside town in England, which is a bit grim. It just lacks perhaps that extra sharp edge of Scarborough on your side of the pond. Sharp edge might be a polite way to say it. Something like that. So, I want to talk about something that's very, very serious to me. I put up a poll right now. If you could do me a favor and just answer this poll, that would be awesome. Hey, Johnny, check out Chris Lewis on YouTube. While we're waiting for people to check out that poll, Chris Lewis, 754K. New videos so every whenever, wherever.
Only open on Sundays, and it's split into like...
Oh, he's my new favorite city in Vietnam. I'm guessing it's not Saigon or Hanoi. You can do this in Vietnam and not in America. There's a lot of things you can do in Vietnam and not in America. So it looks like this guy goes all over the world. India, he was in India for a long time. Now he's in Vietnam. Techniques T hates how she's been so late lately. The Guppy Life loves being in Toronto so far, but it's so expensive here. Were you from London or another part of the UK? I would think that Toronto would be at least in line, if not only a little bit more expensive than London. Okay, so 24% of you say yes, you're watching this on a smart TV. 67% of you say no. 8% of you say you don't know, it's just a screen. And Uber Eats is telling me delicious meals delivered with ease when you... No, I'm not ordering from Uber Eats. Anyways, I don't know, Marcus. I don't know. Mississauga is now the second most expensive city in North America. Dovetailing off of Toronto's lovely expensiveness. Thank you guys for replying to the poll. So this is a topic that is very dear to my heart because a friend recently commented about my TV and I strongly disagreed with them. And the other day I went down this rabbit hole on Reddit and I found a subreddit that is pretty neat. Mike T thought the smart TV would have been higher. It's the only way to watch YouTube. Well, a lot of people on their phones, a lot of people on laptops, tablets. I'm not too surprised. My viewership, I do have a high ratio of viewers on smart TVs compared to other channels. But I think just the longer form content kind of lends itself better to smart TVs. Anyways, there is something I feel quite passionately about, and that is having your TV at a good distance and having your TV at a good level for your ergonomic comfort. So here is, and since I was just setting up a TV for a friend, as you know, the Charlie's owners, Clayton Crawford. Hey Johnny, I'm on a laptop. Thank you, Clayton Crawford, for your support. Thank you very much. You are indeed on a laptop. Not that I know enough to trust that, but thank you, Clayton. I don't know what I'm talking about. So 5 things to do before you set up the TV. Do check the height. While there's no set height for TV placement, ideally you don't want the TV to be too high. In fact, what you should actually be doing is making
Johnny, I am on a laptop.
Making the TV at the ideal height for the shortest adult in your household. The reason for that is kids doesn't really matter. They can look up and down. They're not going to get injured. But set your TV height so the shortest adult in the household, when they sit down, their eyes are basically level with the center of the screen. Do check the distance from your couch. Yes, you don't want to sit too far. Do look for sources of glare. Glare can be annoying. Of course, do consider more than style when it comes to TV stands. There are countless options. Consider the height, of course. Anyways, don't mount your TV too high. The 7 common mistakes. That is the most important thing in the world. Do not mount your TV too high. That drives me nuts. No offense. I know some of you are watching this on a TV that's mounted too high. I don't mean to get on your bad side, but I believe in this. Don't mount a TV above a fireplace. Not only is that going to make your TV too high, you're also going to subject it to heat, which is very bad for the electronics. Don't feel limited by a cabinet, bookcase, or entertainment center. It's a very old school way of having your TV. Don't put your indoor TV outside. Anyways, there's a subreddit called TV Too High that I think is hilarious because people post pictures of horrible TV setups. Like, look at this big, gorgeous, looks like a 65-inch. Would you put your TV up there? Where are you sitting? First of all, any little upwards motion of like looking up is really, really bad for your physical health long term. It can create all kinds of problems with your neck. It can give you headaches. And that's why you set it for the shortest adult, because looking up is bad for you, but looking down is not that bad for you. So the taller people can look down, but don't let the shorter people look up. So if you click one of these and then what's funny is you read the comments. Can we talk about the fireplace and hearth and what's with that weird zip tie? Yuck. Rise of Skywalker. People make a lot of like smart ass comments. Found in an Amazon review. The light fixture really accentuates the improper height of the TV. Look at that. So I've been going through this for like days. Realtor.com strikes again. Look at that TV. Who's putting their TV up there? Real estate agents, home stagers, interior designers. These people are the absolute worst. You're in the room to watch TV. Okay, that's a bathroom. That's fine. Bars, anywhere you're not watching. Friend invited me over to watch the fight. This was last night. Why would you put your TV that high? This TV is fine. Almost perfect. Why are you putting your TV that high? How did I do on my 2 mounts? I'm going to guess people weren't too kind to this person. That one looks good. That looks solid. And then you read the comment. Oh, this one only has 1 comment. The first one is in my bedroom, and though I rarely use it, okay. In your bedroom, it's a little different because you're laying down. Is there a hilarious one? This one hurts. Look at that. I think we already saw that. And it says, tasteless. That TV brought the fucking fireplace. Ugliest color combo I've ever seen. Someone please put it out of its misery. Stain that putrid gay. It looks like it's about to topple to the ground, which would be fair. Would be better than this. I hope it does. Some people need a hard push to see the light. Good God, that is horrible. Everything in that picture is a mess. It's a little obstructed, but don't worry. I'm sure nothing important ever happens in the bottom 3 or 4 inches of the screen anyways. That's too low, not even for head high because it's out of view because of the fireplace. Look at that! And even, okay, these are instructions that came with your TV mounting. Nobody does that. Chris Mill says my family room is sadly, your family room TV is sadly above the fireplace. Yes, that's a lot of builders even put electrical outlets above the fireplace. This is at my mother's house. That's not too bad. At least the TV's angled down. All right, Falcom Scott, have a good night. But I've just been going through like pages and pages of this. I'm fascinated at this. Look at that. That's got to be one of the worst ones I've ever seen. Look at that. What? Cody says good night. Good night, Cody. I know I'm offending some people who have high TVs watching this. I apologize. But this is something that has always bothered me because I have like a 65-inch TV that's nice and low. And every time someone comes over, they're like, dude, your TV's too low. And I'm like, what? My TV's exactly the height it should be. You don't have to look up to see it. So yeah, I know I can be stubborn, but is my grandma's TV too high? And look at the angle. You're gonna... No. Is there any... Look at that. Jeanette is here. Good evening, Jeanette. We're currently, at least for the next few minutes, looking at terribly mounted TVs. Johnny, you pull out a PowerPoint to demonstrate it. I hope your recovery is doing well, Jeanette. That's not bad. I mean, it looks like shit, but the height is good. Marie Palmer says, we also have a 65-inch TV and at a good level. I know you would, Marie Palmer. I would have expected you to have that part nailed down. You seem like the type of person who would do that correctly. There was one that said Drake's TV. Let's see that. Oh, yeah. But look at that. Why? Why are you doing this? Why are you putting the TV up there? Was the one with Drake on here? Drake's TV is too high. In fairness, bedroom TVs can do that because just the way your eyes go when you lay your head down, but definitely, what's up with these seats right here? I mean, I dig being really close. I'm one of these people that would rather my TV be way too close, but You're just like, that's like sitting in the front row of a movie theater. It's a bedroom, I'll allow it. Yeah, that was my point. Watching it from the bed would be okay. Those on chairs in front, though, dear God. Yeah, I hope they're just for storing clothes you take off, but don't want to wash. Even Drake needs those, I guess. I assume those chairs are for sitting in front of the fireplace. Maybe they're for giraffes. Maybe giraffes are going to be coming in wanting to watch TV. My neck, my back. What is this one? Why? Why are you putting it up near like your ceiling? And now you've got this. See this cabinet right here? Take your TV off the wall, put the feet on it, and just put it here. And that'll be a good height. Or lower the mount so it's just above the soundbar. Like, you've got this beautiful, I guess, in terms of it matches the rest of the room, cabinet. Just put your TV on top of it. Why has it got to be way up on the wall? What's with this obsession with, like, mounting everything? This guy wrote, "How did I do?" Ooh, he's going to get roasted. Again. This is perfect to have it low. For this sub, perfect, because it's way too high. It's mounted beautifully, however, it's way too high. You forgot to use the shitpost tag. Are you looking up at all? Then it's too high. If the camera is your eye line, then I would say comfortable height. Great if you're Shaquille O'Neal sitting on a booster seat. Poorly as fuck. Might as well have mounted it on the ceiling. Why don't you? You failed spectacularly. Oh, come on. There's still a space between the ceiling and the top of the TV. Man, this guy's getting roasted. You know what's the perfect height? That soundbar stand. Better go back to doing what's on that book. Yeah, anyways, I'm not going to... Okay. That's bad. Who's doing this? Who are these monsters? There was one I saw yesterday that was just like, it had to be trolling. It was the stupidest thing I've ever seen. It had to be trolling. Watch TV, break your neck. And why are you so far? They're what, like 15 feet away from a TV? That thing's going to look tiny from where you're sitting. You want it like 30 to 40 degrees in your field of vision. That's like what, 15 degrees? You're going to be squinting. Even the wainscoting is too high. I don't know what wainscoting is. Is that this thing? Okay, maybe we'll do one more. Just because I can't get enough of this. Was there any here that looked particularly offensive? Oh, but you can place a mirror at eye level? What the ever-living F is this? They've got the mirror here. This has got to be like a waiting room at like a dentist or something. In which case, I'd give that a pass. I mean, you don't want like kids and patients and stuff being able to reach up. Okay, one more good one. One more good one. Is this low enough? It's too low. Mark S says, my birthday is this Wednesday. Happy birthday to you, Mark. I know I said one more, but I'm addicted. What? Why is this chair backwards? I still think this is way too far. You should be like twice as close to a TV that size. And again, they've got this cabinet here. Just put the TV on the cabinet. Even then, that's still going to be too high. But just do it. Do it. Put your TV on the cabinet. Why is it at the wall, like, or at the ceiling? Look at that. Why are you putting it up there? And now you've got these ugly wires dangling from it for no reason. You're going to need a chiropractor after watching this thing for a week. Like, just put it on the friggin' stand, and then your wires aren't going to be a problem. I don't know. Easy fodder, I guess. COVID Hippo says it's literally the ceiling now. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Whoops. What am I trying to switch to? No, that's me. That's the weather. I don't know what I'm doing. Like I said, I'm tired. long weekend. Lisa is here. LOL. The sign they have says 5 more weeks. 5 more weeks till my spine breaks. Anyways. The poll of the century has just been asked. Is your TV too high? Obviously something you are passionate about. You need to consult. I think there's a difference between, I think I said passionate, between being passionate about and anal about. But fortunately, my mom's TV, I know for a fact, is at a good height. Charlie's TV, I know for a fact, is at a good height. All these TVs, from way too high to just right. There's a TV at a good height, right? Good distance, good height. So it's not, there's some success stories on here, I guess. It's not all that bad. My friend just put this TV up at angles downward. Is it too high? Techniques T says, Charlie has a TV, lucky dog. Jeanette says, my hubby's is on a stand at just the right height. It seems as if the long-time viewers here know how to set up their TVs correctly. Techniques T says, well, but look at this though. How are you going to open this door with the TV there? Like, why wouldn't you just raise the TV an extra inch and clear the door? I don't know. Although it is a garage, so no one really cares. Anyways, there's enough of me complaining about TVs being too high. Look at your TV. Eye level is the way to go. A massive new grocery store is coming to Toronto for the first time. For the first time? Move over Farm Boy. Toronto is getting its first location of another massive boutique grocery chain with decades of popularity behind it. Nature's Emporium caters to health nuts and is kind of like another Canadian version of Trader Joe's, which Farm Boy has also been compared to. You know, I live near a Farm Boy. I can't afford to shop at Farm Boy regularly. Also, I don't know what any of their brands are. Like, I went there because I needed raspberry jam. And like the cheapest one I could find was like $11. I got some like Smucker. I got some strawberry jam for like $3.99 from Shoppers on my way home. I don't know why I looked into Farm Boy. I'm like, maybe I'll give it a try, but no. Like, who can afford to shop at these places? Well, some people can, but that's cool. We're getting a Nature's Emporium. People passing by suburban locations of the chain make detours to stop in and get their favorites. Think pressed juices, protein, pancake mix, and plant-based yogurt. Someone asked if I'm doing comments tonight. Whitby dude. Yeah, I think so. I'm running out of material, so I think we're going to get into comments. Lisa is taking the GO train back. It'll be opening at 1 York and should stand around 25,000 square feet and should employ about... Oh, so 1 York, this spot is really interesting. That was supposed to be a Target. The lease was signed and everything, and Target pulled out. And Second City is moving into 1 York as well, into that space. Do we need another overpriced grocery store? Hey, 7% of you say your TV is too high. Do we need another... I don't know if the market can support it, but with like inflation going the way it is and like everyone just getting super squeezed, you think there would be more like no frills food basics kind of places. Johnny, have they opened the park at CIBC Square building above Union Station? I think Ken went there actually and recorded, and he was told not to record. This Ontario city has the most overvalued real estate market in Canada. Good luck buying a home anywhere in Ontario right now. As bad as things are in the GTA, Moody's Analytics has ranked Peterborough at the top of the list for most overvalued housing markets in the company's fourth quarter assessment of housing pricing evaluations. Peterborough. I guess that's relative to like average wages locally too. I don't know. The whole idea of like even owning my own little shoebox is nutty. It's just not going to happen. But yeah, we've got some expensive homes here. Congrats to everyone who's comfortably owning a home right now. Or even if you're stretching yourself a little bit, you got in. The rest of us are not getting in. If M303 says another British city, I win with my Peterborough this time. No. You can now ride a train from Toronto to New York City for less than $300. Doesn't it take like 11 hours though? And don't you have to transfer at the border? With the summer travel season in full swing, you might be looking for the next opportunity to get out of the city. Then again, given all the problems with Pearson and Air Canada specifically, this might be the way to go. Of course, you can fly directly. One of the problems with flying, though, you got to get there so early, especially now. And then there's always delays. There's a risk of cancellation. You waste like 5-6 hours on just the side of the border for like an hour-and-a-half flight. And then from the time you land to get to your hotel or anything, that's like another hour-and-a-half, 2 hours. It's like 8 or 9 hours of your day gone for like a 1.5-hour flight. Whereas if you take the train, you can go from like downtown city center to downtown city center. And you just have to sit there on a train for 11 hours, I guess. And it's cheaper. I think I would do the train. Amtrak announced today that it's resuming its cross-border service on the Maple Leaf train from Toronto to New York. The railroad service offers daily departures. If they have good Wi-Fi on this trip, that might be pretty cool if I like did that and streamed it. What do you think? Would that be cool? The trip, I said 11 hours. Averages around 12.5 to 13.5. That is a long haul flight overseas, like well overseas to like, I don't know. I think I would fly. I think I would take the Porter Airlines route. I guess it's good that people with the fear of flying can take the train again to New York City, but I think we just talked me into flying. Toronto Street Festival just changed. Didn't we talk about this last time? Now that the summer has finally come around, tons of various street festivals will take place. A festival that aims to showcase Polish culture and has been doing so for over 15 years. Yeah, they're taking Polish out of the Roncesvalles Polish Festival name. Now it's just like the Roncesvalles Festival. And people are pretty upset about it. Toronto's new ice cream sandwich shop is completely sold out. Those look gluttonous. This lavish $11.4 million mansion for sale in Toronto has a movie theater and sauna. $11.4 million isn't too crazy. Where is it? Oh, that's just down the street from here. 49 Plimbridge Road in Hogs Hollow. I could get my like bike or scooter there in a few minutes. Maybe I'll go check that out. This is what Toronto looked like in the 50s. Man, that streetcar is rammed. Northbound trains. It says northbound trains, but I guess, oh, that's for this stairwell. So you'd go into the stairwell and head down to the northbound trains. 1950. So they're building the streetcar here, or the subway. Building the subway. This is near King. What a nightmare it must have been. We thought Eglinton was bad with Metrolinx now. Scott Briggs loves the train as long as you're in your own little sleeper compartment. Lisa says, damn, the train is due for 20 minutes. I have not, Joel Collins. I have not. 1952, the Davisville Yards. That's just around the corner from here. 1953, subway cars being offloaded from a shipment. A subway car with an engineer. These aren't as interesting as I thought they would be. That looks better than they do today. The Ottawa Wanderer, Lisa Palmer, thank you for your support and for the $5. Thank you, Lisa Palmer. And we are almost out of... Maybe I'll have another one of these. Oh, don't hate me. Don't unsubscribe. Well, do if you want. You have free will. But tomorrow's video has a sponsorship in it. There's a 40-second blurb in a few minutes into tomorrow's video. I apologize for that, but they are sponsoring the channel, so it's a good thing. It's gonna empower me to continue doing this, and it's a really cool product. I'm like super jazzed about it. I've been using it for like the last few weeks. I've hinted about it. I really like it. If I didn't like it, I was going to just send it back and cancel my deal with them. But yeah, it's been a long journey of me declining sponsors because I didn't think it fit with the walking channel. Also, a lot of it was like a lot of effort for not a big payoff. But I've decided to try it and see what happens. So I'll just let you guys know now. Tomorrow, about a minute or two in. And I had to make the ad myself. And I made it last night while... no, Friday night. I made it Friday night, not last night. And I was a little bit tipsy when I made it. And it was like 1 a.m. and they needed it Saturday morning. So this is how I do my homework, guys. This is me in university all over again. I had 2 weeks to do this like 40-second cut. And it would have helped if I went outside and did some footage. But what do? I do it Friday night in the middle of the night really quickly. And I sent it to them. And they got back to me earlier today and were like, that looks great. Do it. And then I watched it again and found some mistakes in it. So I fixed it. But it's in, it's uploaded. So that'll be in tomorrow's video. They sent me a couple of their products. Maybe I'll even be able to get a few later and do some giveaways. But you'll see that in tomorrow's video. And then I got to make a video with this new e-bike too. But first I got to get the front wheel adjusted because I might have installed it wrong. Not holding this against the company. It's probably on me for not knowing what I'm doing. I've tried to build 3 e-bikes and I've screwed them all up. So yeah, and my moving e-bike is now out of service. I have some issues with that. So yeah, hopefully I can get that fixed tomorrow. But anyways, I am out of this drink. I'm just going to play this while I go get another one. Let's just play another random video. These aren't even from me. Oh, there's the video we watched and reacted to. Or one of them. I'll just play. Toronto e-bike streams 2021. That can't be good. I don't even have any good videos to play. And it's only going to be for 2 seconds. Okay, we're just not going to play anything. I'll be back. Do I have my... So I bought 2 of these. This is another Little Victory Sparkling Blood Orange. 10 out of 10 stuff. Scott Briggs says sponsored by Barbarian Steakhouse. I don't know about that. Joel Collins says, thanks for the videos down Humber Bay and Lakeshore Walk. You're very welcome. Whippy Dude says, e-bikes don't come already assembled. No, they don't. I actually did a video... of me building an e-bike on this channel. How long that took, but... So this was the first time I tried to build one. Maybe we could just speed up the play here.
I'll just use this box now to collect any garbage. Guess we can do this later.
Tech Needs Tea, bribery for Jackbox. I'm not set up for that tonight, Technique. See, I don't have the latency settings high enough. But we'll do it next Sunday. Is that good for you? But thank you very much for the
Bribery for
$2.
Jackbox, winking face.
We will do it. We will do it. Either next Sunday, or if I don't see you, we'll do it the next time I see you. How's that? Johnny, did you need more than a hex key for this? They give you this like toolkit with all the ooh, look at that fancy editing with all these different bits that you need. They give you everything you need to put together, but here we can just skip ahead. What kind of video is this? So all the e-bikes I built were the same story. I put them together, and then the front wheel did not go on properly. Anyways, we don't need to rewatch that. Chris Mills says his e-bike conversion kit will be in this month. Is it a battery powered or a gas powered? Where were we? Guy looking at his TV too high. Pictures of Toronto. Where's that? The Letros Tavern. I don't even know where that is. An old police car. Look how different the skyline looked. There is Commerce Court North. This is before the Royal York? Or 1957? No, the Royal York existed. Where's the Royal York? It must be blocked. Or it's over here, I think. I think it's like right over here. Cars lining streets in the annex. That's a neighborhood that I don't think has changed much. The Redpath Sugar Factory being built. The iconic Redpath Sugar Factory. Davenport Road. Look at this. Why do we have dashed lines? But is it just understood that the right two lanes? Because there's traffic coming in both directions and there's no solid line. Maple Leafs versus the Blackhawks. Photo by PJS deceased. Sorry to hear that. Hopefully this guy didn't get hit in the face. 1959. There's the Royal York. And there's Commerce Court. And there is the St. James Cathedral. And there we are from above. Look at what a write-off the whole waterfront area is. This is Fort York. Massively wide rail corridor. I think that's been brought in quite a bit since then, if I'm not mistaken. I might be mistaken. Hello, Susan. Anyways, that was what Toronto looked like in the 50s. Swiss Chalet cut down. Oh no, okay, we'll read these two articles. 10 notable businesses that closed in Toronto last month. That sucks. Battery powered. Company is called Switch. Neat. 10 great restaurants in Toronto with rooftop patios with breathtaking views. If the Broadview Hotel is not on this, there is something wrong. The Broadview Hotel has to be on it. Oh, this is Liberty Village or King West? This must be King West with City Place. Barrow. Stock TC. Yes, Stock TC. Yonge and Eglinton represent with one of the largest patios in the Yonge and Eglinton corridor. Stock TC is a grocer. It's like a overpriced hipster grocer and restaurant that serves a wide variety of brunch, lunch, and dinner options, complete with colorful. If you're going to make an article like this, you got to give us the pictures. This is a terrible picture, but this patio is amazing. Gusto 501. This massive Corktown restaurant. I've heard a lot about it, but I've never been to it. And again, this picture isn't showing us so much of the patio. Tironi on Yonge. I've talked about this place a lot. Tironi is right next to the Summer Hill LCBO station. It's right across the street. The Chase, wide open rooftop patio in the financial district, right in the hustle and bustle of it all. Never heard of it? Never been there? Kasamoto? Oh, that's in Yorkville, right? Harriet's rooftop? This rooftop patio on one hotel near King and Bathurst. This list is not as interesting as I thought it would be. Casa de Palma. Oh, this guy brought his like scooter with him. This guy's chilling without a shirt. This must be one of those ones that has a swimming pool. Anyways, 10 notable businesses that left Toronto in the last month. Lisa says Toroni is overrated. I like the patio. I think the food is okay, but the patio is awesome. Bon Nouvelle, cute pastries were the order of the day for this darling bake shop that took up residence in Little Italy. But just after 2 years, they shut down. Aw, so they only existed during the pandemic. That's sad. Swiss Chalet on Overlay. Yes, the Swiss Chalet, or Overley Drive. Thankfully, there's another location not too far away on O'Connor. That location was huge, and it was not well maintained. Portugal? Don't know. One Love Vegetarian. Son of a Bean. This humble coffee shop on Danforth closed down permanently in mid-June. Rose & Sons. The last Sunday in June was announced as the last day ever for this beloved restaurant in the Annex? I've never even heard of it. BBQ Crow? Another Annex restaurant that was attached to Rose & Sons, which closed down on the same day. Rose & Sons and Big Crow? Oh, these are on DuPont. That's why. I think this is the place, isn't it? Because, yeah, the Poorhouse is fine. It must have been this place. Well, apparently we have some Annex people in the chat. Maybe they're aware. Eunice says, can we play some games, please? I don't know. I'm not in the mood for driving a bus. I do have to play the Stanley Parable later, hopefully this week. And I did not have the right setting to do Jackbox tonight. Also, I'm pretty out of gas. It's been a long weekend. I had to literally watch UFC very late last night. And it was not a good UFC. It was really disappointing. Why was I looking at this? Crappy design. Women have one less leg than men, apparently. Why would they draw it like that? There's nothing wrong with drawing someone with one leg, but put it on the side. She couldn't, unless she's standing sideways and she twisted her body. No, you are reading the sign all wrong. That's not a woman. It's a man with no legs and an arrow pointing to him. This place is a bathroom for people with legs and one for people without legs. Also, people in wheelchairs can use either one, but only if they have legs. If they don't have legs, they have to go somewhere else. That's an interesting take. It's a man with no legs and an arrow pointing to him. So this is a man with no legs and the arrow pointing to him. That bathroom sign should have a silo of a hippo. Why was I looking at this? If only there was a letter in flame that could resemble a flame. Asian flame Indian kitchen and bar. If there was a letter in flame that could resemble a flame. Yeah, they could have easily done that with the L. What a stupid sign. Who approved that sign? They're foreign, it doesn't count. Fair point. I saw a lot of goofy shit like that in Korea. And it gets to the point where like you don't even laugh anymore. You're just like, all right, that one looks offensive. Interior design of this bus. Yuck. It's like a barf machine. I thought there'd be something better on here. How much off? Sale. Up to 50% off. What? Up to 5% off. Does that just say sale up to 5% off? Lisa says, what's up with the site font? This is on bad design, so I think they intentionally use like Comic Sans MS. Sale up to 5% off. Ooh. We got to go to this place. Free phone with 10-year contract. Exactly. They knew what they were doing. Oh, I'm sorry. That's 5%, not 50%. Tex says those mannequins are scary. It's a bit confusing. Meat bar, Tel Aviv. Meat bar next door, meat wine. What? I don't understand the sign. There's meat bar Herzliya, meat bar Tel Aviv. So I'm assuming these are different meat bars in two different cities. Meat wine? MEET? Meat? This is a different way to next. What? I don't. This is like me trying to do the IQ test really quickly. One person is okay. Two people is okay, but in red. What? Is this for an elevator? What? Meat, wine? Is this for an elevator? Smoke red pipe with friend, green pipe alone. If you're alone, hold a green saxophone. If you're with a friend, have them play a red saxophone. What a dumb... Is there any good ones? Owner... What? One iron ought? It's one iron ought. One iron ought, a dream traveler. Oh. Apparently it's all one word. I don't know. This logo makes it look like she got decapitated. It does. Is she wearing like a red dress or like a scarf? It looks like she is. Lisa says she's going to go home so late. Well, how do you feel? Or how would you feel if you went to the islands yesterday and apparently it was so busy coming back? People were waiting for their ferry for over 3 hours. It was that busy. She's just experiencing French Revolution. Okay, we'll do one more. It's wrongly correct and correctly wrong. Wear your mask correctly. Wait. What? Okay, so yes. What's wrong with this here? Why is this bad design? The guy not wearing it properly has the X. The girl wearing it properly has the check. Joel says the colors. Oh, the check mark is red and the X is green when it should be the other way around. I'm looking at the shapes. But yeah, I guess they got the colors wrong. In Asia, their color association is different from the West. For them, red is good and green is bad. So it might make sense to the person who made it. See? Sorry, there's an explanation. Not seeing what's wrong, neither did I. Oh, the color swap. I still get the message because unlike some people, I don't really notice color. We are very similar, me and Comfortable Cup 5269. We are very similar. What? What? They couldn't wedge a divider in here? You could literally get splashback from somebody while you're washing your hands. That is pretty bad. You could you could go with this one, obviously. Those are all fairly iconic structures, Bill Chow. I'm not going to pat myself on the back too much. Everyone's doing it. Wash your hands. Yes. I'm all for privacy, and I really don't like the idea of anyone imposing on my privacy. However, I would be perfectly okay with it if people who didn't wash their hands in the bathroom like came out and there was like a red siren going alerting everyone that that person went into a very unclean place, touched possibly unclean things, and then left and didn't soap and water or at least sanitize their hands. I would be all for sharing that information. Again, I'm all for privacy protection, but people deserve to know if you're coming out of that room with gross hands. Like I've seen some disgusting stuff, and we've all been in bathrooms where you hear like a flush, and then you see the door swing shut, and then you hear their shoes, and they just walk straight out of there, and you're like, "What are you doing? Wash your hands. At least put on a show." Because as if I see you do that, the people I'm with, I'm going to say, "Hey, see that guy? Yeah, that's the guy who didn't wash his hands. I am doing that to you. I have no problems doing that." So, Ali BHG says urinals are frightening. No P&A. Johnny O, the stories I hear from guys when they go to a public restroom. They could have just written Monaco normally, but they didn't. Monaco. Is that supposed to be Monaco? That's bad. At least it didn't say made you look on the ceiling. My apartment has a window for anyone living in the walls to see the toilet. Yeah, I don't think that one's that funny. Okay, last one, I promise. Let's make it good. Why would you do this? This drives me nuts. You see this with DVD box sets all the time where they don't even bother to line it up. So book 1, book 2, book 3, book 4 of the Dandelion Dynasty. Okay, they got their publisher logo changed, but it looks like they had a bit of a rebrand. It looks like they changed their logo here. That's kind of acceptable, but this Ken Liu should all line up. This should line up, and the title should line up. That's terrible. That would bug the living crap out of me. Author's name. You know what? I promised Clayton I would show something. But do I? I'm just going to look for something, Clayton. Just give me one sec. I'm into my emails now. Where'd it go? Clayton Crawford created a board game here. So let me see if I have a way to highlight this here. So in his newsletter, which he sends out, he created the Vlogger game board, Johnny Strides, and the Ken Continuum. All payments go here. The bank rewards winners. Crawford Entertainment. So we have the board game rules. Follow the rules printed on the squares of the game board. Go to a dollar store to purchase 2 dice. Invent your own play pieces. Ooh, you got to invent your own play pieces. Use a calculator. Each game comes with 2 copies of the play money. You can use your printer to make as many copies as you want. The game is for 2 to 5 players. Each player rolls both dice to decide who starts the game, so we're getting kind of like Monopoly. This game is about adventure and fun. Each player is given $20,000 as startup capital. Have you played through this game, Clayton Crawford? Did you test this? The game is interactive because you may punch up Johnny Strides or the Ken Continuum as required on the game board. You must land on those squares to punch up the vlogs. Enjoy the vlogs while playing. The game is over when people decide to end it. The choice is up to the players to regulate playtime. Truly, it is a never-ending game because it's designed for pure adventure and fun. That's how you're going to... Maybe, did you make sure you gave everyone enough money that it's going to go on forever? So Japan. Here we have win the lottery and purchase the country of Japan for $1 million. Win a brand new e-scooter and receive $1,000. In Korea, take a 2-week trip to Korea at a cost of $800 round trip, including the hotel. Get caught in a thunderstorm. Your turn for 1. You know what I need to do? Oop. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Can I rotate this? Can I rotate it? How do I... There's got to be a way to rotate it. No? One sec. You'd think for someone who works on a computer most of the day, I'd be a little better at this stuff. Okay, there we go. I think we've got it. As I pull up a picture of Digby. Okay, so we can rotate this bad boy. Can I make this bigger? Zoom it. Okay, this is ridiculous. I do all that and I can't even like zoom it in this stupid app. Can you say fail? The Ken Continuum vlogs the city of Guelph and decides to spend 3 days at a hotel. Rent each space for 300 times 3. You discover someone has a lottery ticket. Claim the prize, 300. Take a tour bus around the city of Guelph free of charge. So there's a lot of neat stuff here. Trip reward. Toronto earthquake asteroid. What? Anyways, it looks like a fun time. Maybe, Clayton. Thank you for the work. Anyone who subscribes to the Clayton Crawford newsletter, it comes out quite frequently, very frequently. Chris Mill says it was a bad Blue Jay weekend. They won Friday, then they lost a whole bunch more times than you'd like to know. But thank you, Clayton. I don't know if you're there right now, but thank you very much. And on that note, I mentioned we had some juicy comments. We might as well jump into them. Which one of my THC drinks? I don't get it. This is not green. That's yellow. Why does it see through that? Okay, so these are in response to my video. I saw a few kind of controversially ones. Okay, Jeff Q says, disgusting with my Toronto Pride Parade video. We're just going to remove that. Granger Buddy, keep up the hard work. Thank you. That was a live stream I did. Love the devil's stress from your soul. Do you guys know all the cities in Canada, like Toronto, Montreal, Quebec, are all connected to a river? Interesting, right? The St. Lawrence River? It's a bit of a stretch. I mean, not all the cities, a few of them do. Sure. The eastern cities, a lot of them do. I guess since they connect to the ocean and the ocean connects to, I don't know. Melting Tomato says, great video. Great to see parts of the waterfront. Thank you. Lazy half-ass reply. Thank you, Melting Tomato. Walk and Travel. There's one not in English. I enjoy your waterfront videos. A few interesting ones came up, though, so we're going to get to those pretty soon. Johnny, do you prefer filming on work days or holidays/Sundays? What about Saturdays? What about weekends? It's either a work day or a holiday or a Sunday. We're just going to pass on that question. I don't really know if I have an answer. Blunderbuss says such a leisurely walk. You might need a new format called Johnny Lingers. Juliet says, I think Montreal and NYC are tied for jaywalking. Approximately a third of the church. Oh, some information about Montreal. Estelle, Toronto, you've got some awe-inspiring parks. We do, Petros. Bro, please help me come to Canada. How many times do I get this? You should see my Instagram DMs, and my johnnystrides at gmail.com inbox is full of people asking me to help them get to Canada. Like, I'm not a resource for that. I can't help you. Sorry. I mean, I would love to help you, but I can't. It's also, I've got other things to do. Ahmed says, Tanks government, Canada work. Old immigrant. Okay, this is a bunch of. And then he said, better visit Saudi. Okay, we're just going to. Let's just get rid of this guy and remove his stupid comment. Is it Canada or India? I am not sure. We're just going to hide this guy from the channel. Falcom says, good morning, everyone. And it takes a lot to make me want to hide you from the channel. Good morning, everyone. Hope you guys had a great weekend. Thank you, Falcom Scott and Yogi saying hi. Is the entire population of Toronto on the streets for Pride? It was like 1.7 million, which is like, what, half of the population of the city proper? So yeah, we had a very good turnout. Same person. I haven't been to Toronto in over 45 years. It seems to have grown considerably since my last trip. So many more skyscrapers and the population has doubled. I think there's a few good comments coming up. Action BJ says, I have no problem hiding you. Schnurchuk says, I love the Chester Hill lookout. It gives a great view of the DVP and downtown skyline. It does, except for when it's... Oh, this is my old Chester Hill lookout video. Yeah, the one I recently posted, you couldn't really see a whole lot. Okay, this guy, Lars C, was getting on my case. Because I rode my e-bike on the Canada Day on the Humber River Trail. And there were signs on the trail saying no motorized vehicles. And I went digging around some cycling forums and found out people do take their e-bikes on this trail. But I was like, but why does the sign say no motorized vehicles? And this guy was getting on my case about that. So if you go to the City of Toronto's website, it breaks down what kind of vehicles are allowed on what kind of trails. And an e-bike that you have to propel by pedaling first is allowed on a multi-use trail. The Humber River Trail is a multi-use trail. So those kinds of e-bikes are allowed on the Humber River Trail. And I think that's why this guy says, looks like I'm wrong, you're right. Charles says, very cool. I used to live over by Charlotte Road. I just want to reply to this one. Neat. So Lars C says, multi-use trail means a facility designed for the use of pedestrians, bicycles, or other non-motorized users. Associated bridges. Sorry, not for motorized bikes. Sorry, more. I look, more I find. Respectively, Johnny, you should not be there. Yogi laying the smackdown. Check under here where you can ride e-bikes and well, not really e-scooters, Yogi, but e-bikes. Where can you ride an e-bike in Toronto? So you can't ride these things where you can just twist the throttle and go, and the pedals are just there for vanity. But these kinds of e-bikes, you can ride on a multi-use trail and path. And guess what? The Humber River Trail is one of those. So no, you cannot ride these things, these motorcycles masquerading as e-bikes, but every other kind of e-bike you can ride pretty much, as long as you have to pedal it to get moving. Those are called pedelecs, I believe. Thank you, Yogi, for clearing the air on that. Okay, here's the other guy again. While I could be wrong, I did not see one single e-bike. I only saw the pedestrians and bikes. There was an e-bike passing Johnny. I believe, yeah, so he's just saying you cannot ride. He's just saying a bunch of shit. And Yogi's telling him off. Where are the good comments? I might as well mark these ones, but there was a few juicy comments. Here's the same guy again, while just barking on about how I can't ride an e-bike on the trail when you can. Uh-oh, this looks trouble. Tech, are you there? 26 for this cause God gave them onto vile affections, for even their women did change the natural use into that which is against nature. I don't even know what that's talking about. It kind of looks like it's talking in code. Don't really care. Tech Needs T says, again, stop forcing your religion on others. No one cares. Just let people live. That's a statement I wish everyone lived by. Tech, it is you forcing yourself here. No one forced you, neither. Again, I have the right of free speech in public, not to mention that I have the kindness to remind of the Almighty God. No, you do have that kindness. All the power to you, but don't force it on other people. So I don't know what to do with this gibberish comment. I appreciate Tech's effort, but I think we're just going to remove this. We're just going to take it off. But thank you, Tech, for your effort. At least we know she read your replies. The Real Man says it's been over a month since you've been in Toronto and you're enjoying it. Here's this guy again. You are motorized. You are not allowed on those trails for... And someone else telling him to shut up and stop it. Okay, here's one. Tom Montgomery says, wish you the best, Johnny. I've decided to unsubscribe for a number of reasons. Especially your opinion / mocking of certain people for believing certain things. Anyways, thanks and all the best for 100K. I mean, I can be a jerk and a dick, I'm sure. I'll mock things from time to time. Like, I'll mock people who were making hateful statements and remarks on some recent videos about some events that happened. I have no problems doing that. But yeah, I mean, so he says he's leaving because I'm mocking people who believe certain things. Minecraft says not just that, but his attitude and the audacity to swear in front of his huge audience is a bit unnecessary. Almost reminds me of Elton McFall, except he's much worse. My attitude and my audacity to swear in front of my huge audience. I don't think I swear too much. Ali BHG chimes in. Why are you still here, kid? Keep playing your Minecraft games. Yeah, FM 303. I agree. Tom says, well, let's unsubscribe and move on before YouTube security, the mods, ridicule us further. Take care. Cheers. Ali says, if you type a comment, people can respond, LOL. If someone doesn't like the channel, why keep commenting? Very good point, Ali. If there's a TV show I don't like, I don't go in the forums and talk about how bad it is every day and constantly harp on. That's in response to the person who commented under you. If someone is so sensitive to swearing, they shouldn't be watching social media. I'll be completely fair. I'm not going to apologize for swearing, but if you don't like it, don't watch and don't come back. That's your choice, and I would actually support that because I wouldn't want to watch something like that if I didn't like it. How should I respond to him? Wish you the best. Thanks. Best wishes to you as well. P.S. Things that deserve ridicule shall be mocked. I don't know. I don't think that's... But yeah, I think he's talking about when I was on doing my last live stream where we were going through some controversial comments. Don't let the door get you. And this Minecraft kid, he comments on a lot, actually. He's coming up very soon again. Hi, Johnny. Nice ride. How do you like your bike? It's good. Thank you. Thank you, Whitby Dude. This is a great ride. Christopher Haydock. Okay, look, we got another one. Hi, Johnny. Just to let you know, you guys might remember Chris Haydock, and he's a channel member too. Hi, Johnny. Just to let you know that I have unsubscribed and wishing you adieu. Life is too short for your selective and virtually no existent replies. The channel restricts all but a narrow channel of fun with people running hot and cold with regard to other people for unfathomable reasons. And to be honest, I'm not really interested in an account of certain people's dubiously fascinating, spelled incorrectly, second by second accounts of what they have done throughout the day. Thanks. LEBHG says he does this on Ken's too. I don't understand what he's talking about. I would always acknowledge him. I'd always say hi. I'd always reply to comments. If you send me personal emails, yeah, I might not reply. Or DMs. Like, that's just the way I am. Like, I super appreciate your support, but you're not, I don't know. Some people... Anyways, Minecraft says, good job, sir, for doing the right thing. Sorry about that, Lisa. I don't respond to messages quickly enough. Sorry. I do. If you're a channel member, I do try to reply to most people. It's just some people kind of cross over a certain line to the point where they're bombarding you with contact. I'm not saying that that was this person. I'm not implying that, but you just get bombarded with stuff. And yeah. Why are you still here commenting? If you don't like Johnny's channel, find something else to do. Oop, I must have thumbed down that when I was scrolling down. Minecraft 601, come speak your mind on the live stream. Let's see how long you last. Hi, Yogi. This is Christopher Haydock, the original person, who, again, I have nothing against. I don't want to come across as petulant and not talking about you, but I certainly don't want people who have an obvious grudge against Johnny replying to my comments. People have an obvious grudge against me. I hold no bad feelings towards Johnny. Likewise, Christopher. But with the majority of my comments to him being ignored, I suspected he might have felt uncomfortable about me being in the chat. You realize on a live stream, it's impossible to respond. I read your comments, but it's impossible for me to like individually interact with people comment by comment. Blackbox says, hi, Johnny and everyone. Hello, Blackbox. Katie is here. Joel says, Minecraft sucks. I can be a bit left field at times, and I admit to teasing Ali from Iraq. Well, we shouldn't tease anyone. By the way, that guy has been banned from the channel. Ali from Iraq. He's just a troll. I went through a lot of his history. And I was surprised and disappointed that people could not see this with... Okay, anyways. Yogi and Christopher have this massive back and forth. Show more replies. Yogi and Christopher. Then Ali BHG jumped in. COVID Hippo, it was a pleasure knowing you, mate. See you in 2 days. Look at this, Chris. How long is this thread? Look at this. Yogi going out. Show more replies. They're still talking. Up to 12 hours ago. Ali BHG is on it. This live stream would go till like 10 p.m. Thanks, Yogi. Just got two things. Well, Christopher, if you're watching, I hope you do sort things out. I'm sorry sorry you had a negative experience, but I appreciate your support, and I don't think you were not appreciated by anyone. I think you were, but thanks. I'm so proud. Whoa. This is instant ban worthy. Sorry guys. Sorry that showed up on the screen. Do a walking video at the Rouge Valley hiking trail. Is there any more juicy ones that we could skip to? Joel Travis says dump. Dirty, chaotic, and loud, the way Yonge Street was meant to be. I thought there was one. Maybe not. I did not prepare for this, but that's okay. That's okay. Hey, everything's good. I'll go through these tomorrow. Happy Canada Day Tech. I'll go through these tomorrow. We'll do that. We'll do that. Sanjib says 146 watching now. 83, 83, 82 likes. 137 watching. I've got the real-time counter going. And thank you to Boardwalk Brad again. Goodness me, those two guys need to put the computer down and go socialize in real life. I get what Tech's doing, and I or Yogi in that case, and I get the back and forth. I just can't get sucked into that stuff myself. It's too much. I'd rather leave like one smartass reply and move on. But at the same time, I do read every comment, and I do read everything that is sent my way. And it is Black Box 27.99. Love your channel. Blackbox 863. Thank you so much for your support and for an awesome super chat. Thank you, Blackbox. I'm glad you like the channel. This channel has been a little light on content lately, but Strides has been picking up in content a little bit. So I think maybe you meant to love the other channel, unless you like watching me slowly try to drink myself into a high state of mind. So, as I was mentioning, coming up tomorrow, there is a little ad inserted in the video. I apologize for that. And then, in another future video, on the Esplanade, some guy, there was like kids and families all around. There's a bike lane, a bi-directional bike lane, and some guy was riding his bike like kind of like an idiot on the sidewalk, and I just simply pointed out to him that there's a bike lane next to you. So I don't normally do that in my videos, but this just enraged me so much I had to speak up and tell the idiot to get in the next one. Hi Johnny, do you have viewer stats based on country? Just curious to know your subs. I could probably answer that. I could probably answer that. Analytics. Audience. Ooh, can't show that. Other channels my audience watches. City News, Toronto Walk and Drive, CBC News, The Ken Continuum, and Action Kid. 17% of my views, of my subscribers, turn on the bell. 65% of my views come from non-subscribers. Okay, where's the countries? Show me the countries. That's what we're looking for here. Okay, can I make this shareable? And don't... Okay, I just can't share any like personal information, but I think this is good. So, in the month of June, this is my views per country, right? So Canada produced 42% of my views. United States, 11%. India, 8%. This is for June for Johnny Strides. UK, 3%. Brazil, 2%. Pakistan, 1.6%. Then around 1, we have Germany, Mexico, Philippines, Bangladesh, Turkey, Then we get to well below 1, Japan, Hong Kong, Saudi Arabia, France, Taiwan. Good on you, Google, for recognizing Taiwan. United Arab Emirates. South Korea is 0.6%. Russia is 0.5%. They're allowed on... they're telling you to seek refunds? What, is your GO train canceled? That's weird. I hope it's not. Jamaica's here. Yeah, so Thailand, 0.4%. Chile, 0.1% of my viewers are from Chile. So for the person who asked, there's the answer for that. Herman says, is it different for live streams? I would have to get into that. I could break that down. I could, we can go by cities. Toronto, Brampton, Mississauga, Markham, Ottawa, Montreal, New York. So most of my viewers come from Toronto in terms of cities. Isn't that neat? Dhaka, Kitchener, Guelph. This is over the month of June, by the way. I could change it to lifetime. Toronto, Mississauga, Brampton, Ottawa, Montreal, New York, Markham, Hong Kong. Ooh, Hong Kong really fell off the map. Milton, Barrie, Pickering. Wow, most of my viewers are from Ontario. Viewer age 13 to 17. 18 to... This is why it's okay for me to swear, folks. 18 to 24, 15%. Only 1.4% of my viewers are 13%. Or under 17, so. There's gender. We've got a... I don't really know. We're not going to get any further into that. I might accidentally share something I'm not supposed to share. All right, Blackbox863, thank you for your support. And you know what? I just finished my second THC drink, so I think that's a good time to finish this stream. But I want to thank everyone for tuning in. I want to thank our subscribers. I want to just thank everyone for being good sports in the chat. I want to thank our mods for doing their good work. And thank those who sent their support. Thank you to Clayton Crawford for his board game. Tomorrow is 4th of July. I don't know if I want to get out there and compete with the American streamers on their big day. But I will stream tomorrow or Tuesday. And I am planning on getting the new e-bike running as well. And I'm going to do something ridiculous with that. I'm thinking like a Burlington to Toronto kind of video. Something really stupidly far just to show it off. How good the range is and that type of thing. So that's kind of on the dock. COVID Hippo says, see y'all. Is Ken streaming again on Sunday night? He did that last time too, didn't he? Anyways, thank you guys for coming, and I will see you next week. Same time, same place. As for the other channel, don't know. But have a good night, and yeah, happy 4th of July to our American friends. All right, have a good night.